Welcome back, my dear friends, to the weekly Bible sharing. Today is Monday and beginning of the day. And today, according to the liturgical calendar, we commemorate two special saints, Pope Saint Cornelius and Bishop Saint Cyprian. Two of them live in the 3rd century and become the foundation of faith to build up the church. And come from that, my dear friends, we also, through the gospel today, we remind us about the way we live our life as the Christ followers as well. So with that, my dear friends, now make ourselves ready to listen to the gospel today. The gospel according to Luke. When Jesus had finished on his word to the people, he entered Capernaum. A centurion there had a slave who was ill and about to die, and he was valuable to him. When he heard about Jesus, he sent elders of the Jews to asking him to come and save the life of his slave. They approached Jesus and strongly urged him to come, saying, "He deserved to have you do this for him, for he loves our nation and he built the synagogue for us." And Jesus went with them, but when he was only a short distance from the house, the centurion sent friends to tell him, "Lord, do not trouble yourself, for I am not worthy to have you enter under my roof. Therefore I did not consider myself worthy to come to you, but say the word and let my servant be healed. For I too am a person subject to authority, with shoulders subject to me. And I say to one, 'Go,' and he goes, and to my slave, 'Do this,' and he does this." When Jesus heard this, he was amazed at him, and turning said to the crowd following him, "I tell you, not even in Israel I have found such faith." When messengers returned to the house, they found the slave in good health. My dear friends, the gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. So, my dear friends, from the gospel today according to Luke, mentions about the healing of Jesus, not to the one asking him, but the one he asked for. A centurion asked for the healing to his slave. And come from that, Jesus performed his healing. And this healing is quite significant and meaningful. Why I say so? At the first time ever, the elder say very good thing in or on behalf of the centurion to Jesus. He did a very good work. He built the synagogue. He loved Israelites. But Jesus didn't base on that. But what he's based on, that is the faith, the genuine in his love. That means the love of the centurion and the faith he has in the Lord. And come from that, that means Jesus performed the healing to his life. So, and more important, the saying of the centurion today in the gospel, we recite it any time when we attend the Eucharist and before the time we receive communion. So, my dear friends, that reminds us about before we welcome the Lord into our life through receiving communion, through receiving the presence of the Lord in our life. Do we, like the centurion today, have faith in him? How genuine we are to receive the Lord into our life. So, my dear friends, to the gospel, with the saying of the centurion, was repeated many times during the Mass. And we repeat it any time when we receive communion. That becomes the reminder for each of us, my dear friends, about our faith in the Lord, about how genuine we have to welcome the Lord into our life. And may I remind you that when we realize the true presence of the Lord into our life through Eucharist, through receiving communion. That is also the time we change our life, we improve our life to be better as the one who welcome the Lord as Christ followers. So, my dear friends, thank you for your time to listen to the Gospel today and the reflection. Hopefully, what I share with you can reflect and help you to have something to live on today and to this week. Thank you, and see you next Monday. Bye-bye.